could tell. No, the first time my parents found me in this situation, I was so embarrassed.
What a start, right? Hello people, this is 40 Splish Splash Roger. Today for the Button Smashes we're gonna play Rick and Morty Virtual Rick-ality. Let's play.
Holy crap, Rick! You made a Morty clone, Rick! Yeah, I know. I had to rearrange the entire garage to do it, Morty. Morty clone, pay attention to me. I need you to take this laundry and put it in the washing machine. And if that's too confusing of instructions for you, you know, there's a dry erase board on that I put up in the garage here. The dry erase board area, you'll see I wrote instructions on what you're supposed to do.
Laundry? Really? Well, this is actually your first task, what you're about to do when it comes to the garage of Rick and Morty. And yes, you are a disposable clone of Morty. And I have to say, it's a cool start. This is actually a part of the game where you are given tasks. You have to do them in order to move on. But quite soon, Rick and Morty will leave you alone and you will start to explore yourself, the garage, and some other sweet things, dimensions coming up. And I have to say, this is a really fun and engaging game. I play a lot of VR games by now, and this is definitely one of my favorites so far, especially when it comes to the humor part of it. And if you are familiar with the series Rick and Morty, well, then you know what I'm talking about.
I think I'll just go ahead and shoot.
Hi, looks like you're dead. Welcome to Purgatory. The devil's not available, so you get me, the devil's secretary. We weren't actually expecting you to be dead so soon, so if you don't want to be dead, you can just press that button right in front of you on the phone.
So you're quite disposable as a clone, huh? No worries. You will definitely have time to prove yourself in front of Rick and Morty, doing some crazy shit in the game, which is, as I said, very enjoyable and a lot of fun. In order to take orders from Rick, especially when it's not around, you will just have to put on a wristwatch. And the good thing in the game is that every time you look at it, you know, Rick will pop up and talk to you, giving you some clues and trying to help you. Okay, bye-bye, you're by yourself, and the coolness kind of starts from here.
Oh, good, you found the watch. You're not as dumb as I thought. Okay, use that to call me back once you get the lay of the land.
A big part of this is of course the humor, as of the TV series. And if you like that kind of humor, as I do, well, you can see for yourself some very strange items here in the garage. I can definitely recommend this. I have been laughing a lot wearing my HTC Vive headset. By the way, the game is played by me on the HTC Vive right here, starting to explore the garage, as I said, but you can also play it on Oculus Rift. The game was released on the 20th of April and you can buy it for about 28 euro on Steam. The game is developed by Owlchemy Labs and the publisher is Adult Swim Games. The game controls are quite similar, you might say. Again, I'm playing on the HTC Vive as in many other VR games, meaning that you can, you know, teleport to some certain areas, but even that are sometimes not enough. Well, they've solved it pretty cool here in the game. I just throw this little creature out there and as you can see, it's a mirror of myself, making it possible to reach items that are out of reach for me, teleporting out from the garage, for example. I like this, it's very fun, it's very cool, and I'm using it several times playing the game.
Oh, would you look at that, Clone Morty? You found a growth hormone. Too bad you don't have a penis.
Pretty soon, Rick's computer gets broken and you will have to start to solve things. And you might say it's a combination of searching, finding, and solving puzzles, which I think is very fun and very cool. And when you're doing this, you start to discover some new dimensions in the game. It's where you start to open portals to reach out to some other places, other worlds, or just going out in space or universe to actually find what you need to solve the problems. Now I think this is really cool. I like it a lot, and it gets a bit more crazy further on in the game when you're playing. Hello, Shadow. I mentioned puzzles in the game. Well, that's definitely part of it, or just being very fast, because sometimes this game will actually try to test your reactions, as here. Success! As I said, you will be traveling between dimensions, and actually this is the bathroom, one of my favorites. I couldn't believe how many weird things that can happen in a bathroom, but hey, this is a Rick and Morty game, so of course. And eventually you will also end up getting to quite a weird planet, and this is also where some action takes place, where you start to shoot some aliens, whatever have you, coming towards you to defend and protect Rick and Morty, because again, you are a clone and you are disposable. Don't forget that.
Know why you'd want to go back to the mortal plane. It's fraught with anxiety and misery and existential dread. I don't know if it's worth it. It's hard up there, man. I mean, the constant fear of societal collapse and economic ruin, and if you're going to be able to provide and what your future is.
So what else is in the game? Well, when you've solved a few of the puzzles, you will later on get the chance to get this, well, quite sweet alien pet. You will also be able to get in and play some of the side quests, you might call it, or at least some mini games in the game. You might call it a game in the game. It is really fun, it is really cool, and so typical Rick and Morty.
Oh, my sweet little Troy. You've always been a smart one, Troy. Always playing with your puzzles. Everybody finish up marking down your answers. I'll be collecting the tests in a moment. Troy, you're the first one finished again. Very good work. Troy, you're so smart. I still can't believe you aced that test. Hey everyone, cheers to Troy! I just know you're gonna make some creative... Oh, what was that for? Troy, you're crazy. Hey Troy, my man, you got any more of that good stuff? Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Hey, I'm a bit short on dough today. Is this gonna be enough? I'll get you back for the rest, man. Don't you worry about it. You can always count on me, buddy.
Troy, you can't keep doing this forever. It's time to get realistic. You need to do something with your life. What have you got there, Troy? Show me what it is you want to do. This is a good idea. You've got plenty of time to start a new career. It's another chance to find something you love doing. Welcome to the job fair. We're gonna help you find a job that fits you and your lifestyle. Take a look at these pamphlets. If you find one you're interested in, just show me which one. Coaching! Great job for a guy like you. Let's talk details. Hey, Coach, I just can't figure out how to get the right spin. Can you show me how it's done? Wow, you really are great, Coach Troy. I think I get it now. Happy retirement, Troy. You've always been such a hard worker, Troy. I'm glad you finally get to rest. Doctor, isn't there anything you can do for him? I'm afraid not. As I'm sure you know, Troy's early life was a bit troubled in terms of substance use, and it's finally caught up with him. Well, here's your diagnosis, Troy. I know it's not what you want to see right now, but it's the truth. Troy's lived a full life, but all things must one day end. I'm sorry to tell you this, Troy, but you've got about 10 seconds to live. Oh my God, Troy, I can't believe this. Please, please don't leave me. I'll never forget a moment of our time together.
Well, game over, you might say, but it's not game over when it comes to this game. I have more to do, and I hope you enjoyed this review. I just wanted to show you that last game in the game kind of scenes. I think it's kind of hilarious, so typical Rick and Morty again. Now, this was For the Splish Splash Roger. Thanks a lot for watching. If you enjoyed, like, comment is always appreciated. Also, if you want to subscribe to the Button Smashers channel, you can find my channel also on YouTube. It's For the Splish Splash. Take care. Until next time, have a great one. This was Roger. Bye bye.